What's going on, guys? Chad here with Greenlight Shooting, and welcome to this new review video. So today we're talking about the Monstrum EDC flashlight tool. So these guys have a Kickstarter out right now. They're trying to get this thing funded. They sent me out one to review and just kind of get my thoughts and feedback on. So before we dive into that, show you kind of what it came with. So it did just come in this, I don't know if this is how it's going to ship or not, but packaging wise, it was just in this cardboard box. We have a morale patch here with their company name on it, and then a couple stickers, and then this guy here. So kind of showing it off in a fancy fashion. Monstrum EDC tool light, help us fund this project and save 32% before it releases in October. It says that it's got a lifetime limited warranty, 150 lumens, 1/4 inch hex shank, it's waterproof, and it's got a magnetic mount. So let's get into this thing and see how it looks. Okay, so here is the flashlight. You guys will notice I'm wearing gloves, by the way. That's because my hands get incredibly sweaty and there's no AC in the studio. So anyways, the flashlight, Monstrum EDC tactical flashlight tool. On top here, we've got a button. Push that button once and we've got a bright flashlight. I turn it off, I turn it on. I've got a less bright flashlight. I turn it off, I turn it on, and I've got a strobe light. So those are the three different options with the light. Not bad. I will say it seems a little dim on the high output. We'll measure that against my everyday carry flashlight in just a second to see, but it does seem a little bit, and it doesn't seem like it's focusable at all. So that's the spotlight amount you're gonna get. On the back here, we've also got a clip, you know, so if you're on duty or something like that, you're wearing a vest, you're wearing whatever it is, you can always clip that right there. The big selling point of this, though, is that you can unscrew this thing. So if you unscrew it in half here, there's a lot of threads. Okay, so this half is empty, and then on the bottom half of this, you can actually take that off. I've got a magnet right here, and then I've got all these 1/4 inch hex shanks. I've got 2 Phillips and 2 flathead screwdrivers. The idea is you can actually pull these out, there we go. And then on this grip side, on the bottom, we can unscrew this piece. There's a little base cap here that unscrews, and it reveals a place for that driver. And then you can put this guy right there, and then hide the rest of your pieces in the rest of that grip, and put that base cap on the other end. And you now have a little screwdriver. So that's pretty nice. I will say there's a decent amount of play in there. You're not getting something super solid, but for just simple jobs, yeah, it's pretty cool. Now the flashlight also is still fully functioning. And remember, it's got this magnet on the bottom. So say you had somewhere you were working, you want to put this, say you had somewhere you were working, so you want to attach that, show you what you're working on with the screwdriver. So yeah, it's kind of cool that it gives you all those different options. So to reassemble this thing, just remove this base cap, remove this guy, and then put it back in here. Okay, and then this screws back on here. I feel like that's so many unnecessary threads. And then this base cap will go back on the bottom. And I can tell you, just from trying this thing out earlier, these are the most finicky threads of all time. Oh. That was like a record at speed in which I got that thing back on there. But, okay, so this is the Monstrum EDC flashlight, tactical flashlight tool. It's cool, I guess. It's very heavy, I will tell you that much. The body itself is very heavy duty, and then, including all those hex shanks and stuff, really does weigh this thing down. I would say it's not an EDC kind of thing, like at least EDC for the average person. I'm wearing shorts and a t-shirt. If I clipped this onto my shorts, it would be pulling my shorts down. That's how heavy it is. I think this is an EDC for someone who's on duty or something like that. But then again, I feel like if you're on duty, you're gonna have a big stream light or something, you know what I mean? So I don't know, maybe it's like a camping, an outdoors everyday carry. I could see throwing this on a pack or something, or maybe, you know, if it's colder outside and I'm wearing cargo pants and a vest, and then I can see carrying this every day, but in the summer, there's just no way. This thing is way too heavy, and yeah. Let's also test the light output. I did mention I want to do that. Show the size difference there. I've got a mini ML by 4.7s. That's what I carry every day for my flashlight, next to this Monstrum tactical flashlight here. But for the high output, so maybe focus about right there. I'm gonna push this on high. This is my high output at, say, I don't know, 16 inches away or so from the table. So if I turn that off, I'm gonna go to mine. This is low output, medium output, high output. I'm seeing a ton more lumens out of this. I don't know scientifically what the difference is, but that is 100% brighter than that, right? Is that medium? That might be medium. Nope, that's low and that was high. So that really was high. I hate to say it, but I just don't know how practical this thing is. If it was much, much brighter, I could see it being a great camping tool because, you know, it's always nice to have those tools with you. If it was super bright for nights out in the woods where there is no other light, it's definitely solid enough to take a beating, to be used as a blunt weapon if necessary. But in terms of everyday use, I just think it's a little too big, a little too cumbersome, and a little too heavy. And in terms of an outdoor hobbyist use, I think it's it has a couple shortcomings. It's not bright enough. I guess that's a big thing. It's just not bright enough. So it can also use a knife. If there was a knife built into this and it was brighter, home run outdoor hobbyist tool. But as of right now, unfortunately, it just has a little too many shortcomings for me. I applaud the innovation that Monstrum is showing here, you know, including those hex shanks and stuff inside of it. The fact that it's waterproof, I think it's really cool. I think it's headed in the right direction. However, I just don't think it's ready for market yet. They either need to bring that flashlight up, make this thing a little more outdoor hobbyist, or they need to shrink everything down a lot and make it a lot more everyday shorts and t-shirt casual, you know, EDC. So those are my thoughts on it, the Monstrum EDC tactical flashlight tool. If you like it though, check it out on Kickstarter. You know, they've got a bunch more information over there. See if it's something that makes sense for you. If so, leave some comments down below. Let us know why. If you've used it before, let me know what you think of it. If you're backing the Kickstarter, let us know why. All the information for the Kickstarter and Indiegogo is down in the description below, so check that out. Thanks for watching. We'll see you on the next one for Green Light Shooting. Holy, it's so hot, I can't focus.